Hey guys, this is Amy with Stick with the Plan, and today I'm talking about if I were the enemy. Stay right here, I'll try to explain. So glad you're with me. Today I'm talking about if I were the enemy. I heard a minister talking the other day and he said sometimes he likes to sit back and think, what would I do if I were the devil? And I thought, wow, I never go there. I'm never that dark of a thinker. I stay positive. But if I was the devil, what would I do? How would I plan, or plot to destroy someone? And that was his point. If the devil wanted to knock him out of ministry, what would he do against him? What would be the schemes? What would be his planning? And, and I started thinking about that. I was like, wow, where would God need to make me stronger? If you look at the area of your life, or think of it as borders around your life, what areas would be weak? What would need, some strengthening from God? I've heard this phrase before, or this saying said, that it's easier to fix the roof when the sun's out. Instead of in the storm. It's really hard. In a tornado, it's nearly impossible. If there's any holes in our roof, let's fix it while the sun's out. Before there's any problem, before the devil's brought any attack on us, we'll be well prepared. So I started thinking about it, and this minister had said he'd written down 3 areas of his life that he could really safeguard. I'll start thinking about my life. If I was the devil, what would I want to attack? Probably, if you attack my church, my family, my marriage, those would be my top 3. Don't mess with my children. So I started thinking about these things, writing it down. How can I protect them? How can I safeguard these things? I was looking in the Word of God in 2 Corinthians in chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, don't give the enemy the advantage. Don't be ignorant of his devices. It means his scheming, his plans, his plotting. How would he try to knock you out if he could? I had a friend that was recently just delivered from alcoholism. She got filled with the Spirit of God and just totally delivered from that. But she said, Amy, I'm not going to be so silly to go back into a bar. Or she said she had trouble. She's not going to go to a wedding where there is an open bar. Why? That was a stronghold in her life. That was a place that the enemy had tried to take ground from her. And once she got it back, she was like, no. She said, I won't even go through a bar at the restaurant to go to the restroom. She said, I walk all the way around. She doesn't want to be tempted by that anymore. So that's really smart. If you want to safeguard your children or your marriage, I started looking up scriptures, to keep us strong, that we won't be easily deceived with the enemy. I'm not to be ignorant of his devices. He wants to knock us out. So let's ask the Lord today, Lord, help us. What areas do we need to speak over or pray? We want to be strong. We want to have, let Jesus be a shield all around us every day. If you think about the devil, if you were the devil right now, what would your planning and scheming be? Think about what he's done to the whole world right now. I was thinking about the Great Commission said, go into all the world and preach the gospel. And to the ends of the earth, that God would be with us. And, this pandemic came, I thought the enemy was probably going, ha, 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 ha. I've killed millions of people with this. I've got everybody so fearful, and they're letting their fear be greater than their faith, and their worry and concern keep them at home. I was thinking, yeah, Jesus told us to go. The enemy comes with the pandemic and gives everybody a stay. The complete opposite. He wants us to stay home because you can't find in the Bible that says stay home, and many were born again and led to the Lord. It's not in there. It says go, preach the gospel, lay hands on the sick, get the word out. Don't forsake the assembling of the brethren or getting to church, especially in the last days. Come on, look at your life today. Where are the areas that the enemy would love to destroy, love to get a little inch in to destroy you? Don't be ignorant today. Ask the Lord for help. Come on, Lord, help me see this before any trouble ever comes along. And that's how we'll stick with the plans He has for us. Thanks for joining me today. I love hearing all that God is doing in your life. And thank you for all the shares. Love seeing that new people are watching this because you're sharing this. If you're on YouTube, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, like this page. We got a brand new one for you next week. And every Tuesday, we're live. I'll see you then.